The new campaign nodes 4.1 through 4.9. The first 3 nodes use Spider-Verse, and then the next one uses Hero Mutants, and the last one uses Non-Minion Mystic. My understanding is at the very end is a Dormammu fight. And other good news in this is that there is the 15s, and then also not only are there 15s now in this, there's also teal gear in the later, and then also in the very last node is Symbiote Spider-Man. So all that's a good thing. You can now farm Symbiote Spider-Man in 4-9. But I'm highly interested to see Dormammu with all the revives in 4-9. Someone in chat was telling me that Dormammu copies Safeguard. I was under the understanding that Safeguard couldn't be copied. So I'm going to take Adam Warlock in there just to see that. Because that's true. Maybe there's some bugs with the kit already. Nobody knows. Dark Dimension 5 was supposed to be released today, but I don't think that's happened yet. Now, I'm going to try this on autoplay, and I think Symbiotes is going to be the logical choice to use here, just because Symbiotes are, have the sustain, and boy, that's a waste, having blind and doing that. But anyways. So, yeah, what I'm hearing from chat is that, well, here, first of all, like these teams right here, Symbiotes, Astonishing X-Men for the middle part, and then the last part is going to be New Warriors. Those are all teams that are used in Doom 1, Doom 2. So that's what we're going to, I mean, those are like logical teams to build up for raiding. So typically raid teams are going to be okay in campaign. They don't get the raid bonuses, though. Yeah, I probably should have been more mindful of the blinds there. I just kind of, let's see, we'll go after Taskmaster. Maybe we can get through him before he throws up some more blinds. Okay. You could do an Uncanny X-Men. I think if you take... Beast has that ability that will let you get 3 stars, right? Even if one character dies. I think that was specifically put into the kit, in a rework. For Phoenix, right? I think if you're going to use Uncanny X-Men, then you're going to want to use Beast. I can't remember exactly what it is, but there is something interesting in the Beast kit for that, where you can get 3 stars even if you lose a character. Oh, but apparently it's relatively easy and Phoenix doesn't die, so it's a non-event. There you go. That was always a thing in the past about Phoenix. You got 1 power core, yeah. A lot of these stats are currently on MSF.gg, like we looked at it earlier. If you go on MSF.gg, you click on missions, campaigns, and then over here on the side is Doom, and then you click 4, and then you can see a lot of this, and then you could click on each node and you could see the rewards and the characters and all that stuff. All right, we're gonna just blast through this. Here we go. Yeah. So yeah, Symbiote Spider-Man is in 4-9, and there's also quite a bit of teal gear, I believe, around the 4.5, 4.6. They start offering teal gear. Yeah. All right. And I know a lot of people are excited about getting Symbiote Spider-Man. I did a poll earlier about if you're able to finish 4-9, do you have a 7 yellow star Symbiote Spider-Man? So a lot of people that have like 5 and 6 star Symbiote Spider-Mans are now going to be able to finish him off instead of depending on the milestone orbs, because I believe when they put, they lowered his drop rate when they put M in there. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they cycled him out altogether and maybe put, what do you think, Silver Surfer in the milestone orbs? Maybe like move Emma into the Symbiote Spider-Man spot, move Silver Surfer from raid milestones to the milestone orb, and then maybe move like Deathpool into the raid milestones. I mean, I don't know, or Cloak or Dagger, one of the two. I mean, we're just guessing. but I know that the silver surfer in the raid milestones for your alliances was a temporary situation that's going to end in the middle of November. Yeah, so a lot of people in chat are agreeing with me, saying that Silver Surfer is most likely going into the milestone orbs. I think that's a highly probable situation, actually. Okay, so we're going to go through it. All right, so we're going to keep going. Or it could be Moondragon. Moondragon would be also kind of a... Ugh, you know what I mean? Put Moondragon there. I mean, it could be a thing. We don't know where Moondragon's going to be yet. Probably going to put her in the War Store. They put all the good characters in the War Store, right? War Store is such a cluttered... Oh, look at that. That's new art. Look at that Dormammu. Whew. I thought DD5 was going to be launched today, but apparently, I don't know if it is or isn't, but I'm not ready for it. But I would think I'm curious to see if people are going to be able to get into DD5 and how long it takes them to get through it. Oh, look at all those Doombots. Well, sometime in this patch, I don't know. I just thought Dark Dimension 5 was going to be out today, but what is this? Boy, this looks confusing. Let's go through, these bots are actual Dooms. Let's get through Mordo. I mean, because we can drop them into... Oh, so these are just bots. Well, then this is not that big of a deal, really. Okay, here we go. Oh, I see. This one is Doom and the rest of them are bots. Okay. Well, you know what? My symbiotes don't really care. Boy, 20 enemies on this stage. Yeah, the patch is relatively good so far. We haven't had any glaring problems with the patch from what I can see. I'm sure we're gonna have some little things. We haven't had a patch not, you know, something usually, right? Maybe we still have to get through server reset, which is a little bit from now. All right, so it looks like brute force is what we're doing here. We're going to go after Ghost Rider here. Well, he's stunned, so we're going to ignore him now. Well, never mind. Yeah, we still haven't done any testing yet on the Eternals. It's always a possibility there's some problems with the kits, but we're just going to blast through this. Okay, so now we're going to pivot to Hero Mutants. For me, that's going to be Astonishing X-Men, which I use everywhere all the time. Hero Mutant. Yeah, there they go. They just pre-populated right there. I've had to upgrade them extensively, specifically for Doom. And we've been doing Doom 2.3, so they've been useful there. Same thing with symbiotes. Yeah, I mean, the cool thing about Astonishing X-Men is they definitely have this, like, oof, that's bad. Start preloaded turn meter. That's garbage. Oh, that's not fun. Well, I think that's kind of lame, actually. Preloaded turn meter. Well, guess what? Take your preloaded turn meter. So Jubilee's passive really, really means that the team can snowball because they're getting immense amounts of turn meter. So they got turn meters for days right now. Like the opposing team is not going to go because of all the turn meter I have. I mean, as long as you get ahead of them. Let's see, we don't want any revives, so we're going to get through Scientist Supreme. Yeah, I don't think they're going to take turns. Look at that, they're all at max turn meter. They're good to go. Yeah, imagine this node would be a little different without, Jubilee's passive making them all go crazy. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. We're going to keep going. All right, so we're getting some 15s here, and we're also getting teal gear. Looks like I have a chunk of that right here. Probably need to do some calculations and start doing some work on what characters I want to take into Dark Dimension 5. The issue with that is that Dark Dimension 3 was very difficult, and so certain characters were required to get through it efficiently, or else you made very little or no progress with certain types of characters, specifically in the earlier nodes and the global nodes, right? But Dark Dimension 4 was a lot more fair, a lot more fun. And it turned out at the end of the day that it was more important to pick characters that you were going to use outside of Dark Dimension 4 because of it was not super difficult to get through. I'm going to target the aim operators just because they probably have something to do with the something triggers on the node. If they take turns, probably a win condition of some kind. So I'm going to just focus on them to make sure. Well, I didn't read the text, but I'm guaranteeing that it has something to do with something. Yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of me getting ahead with Jubilee's passive. It's not going to matter much. All right. Somewhat uneventful, but all right, there's one right there. We're going to go after the one that has the markings first. And there we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing blue ISO on some of the... So as far as Weapon X, I am feeling pretty good about Striker and Omega Red. I wasn't having any focus problems and landing ability block or anything like that, even with the Heroes for Hire having all those extra charges and the boosted focus. It seemed fine. The one that I'm not sure on still is Wolverine. Wolverine, I think you could make... I think I'm going to do Raider, but there is a case to be made for Striker. But I'm not really sold one way or another. I definitely like a Silver Samurai Skirmisher, Lady Deathstrike as Striker, Omega Red as Striker, Sabretooth as Raider. The one that I'm not sure on is Wolverine. Because if you get a triple tap, like a Skirmisher Striker combo, where let's say Wolverine goes, then you get the assist from Silver Samurai. The thing is that I think the basic on Wolverine gives him speed up. So he ends up having like perpetual speed up when you give him a Striker. I just don't know if it's taking away... You can't have a team of all Strikers, right? Yeah, it's the constant speed up. So that's the only character that I'm not sold on right now on Weapon X is Wolverine. And I think... depending on what, Striker or Raider aren't terrible choices for either of the, yeah. All right, let's see if we can get through. We got Greg over there. Greg just fuels Jubilee's passive, so Jubilee and Carnage are pretty much, and even like X-23 X-23 probably be really good here if you don't have this team, because the Greg is just fueling the turn meter on the team from Jubilee's passive over and over again. Well, we're seeing a Mega Red in a campaign node. Oh, we can double Hella. I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, so there's double Hellas in here? Okay. That's something to consider. I think we're going to blast through it with, brute force. Unfortunately. Oh, yeah, double Hella. Okay. Yeah, if this is made for Jubilee. I think X-23 would be good here, too. But this is just straight up food for this team. We're not struggling, so it's okay. I mean, I guess I could just target Hella over and over again. That'd have to go on forever. Yeah. Okay. Doom 4 so far has been relatively uneventful as far as being a struggle. I imagine some people are going to have a hard time. I'm not going to say that everybody's going to have an easy time with this, but the game has kind of forced me to upgrade certain teams. All right, so we got non-minion Mystic, but thank God they've non-minion. Oh boy, I can't imagine. I can't imagine this is going to be challenging. I don't know. I want to take Adam Warlock in there because someone said there was an issue. Yeah, let's just run it like this. You know what? Let's run Adam Warlock just for fun. Okay. Yeah, the trait with Defiant is for the event campaign for Cersei. I don't know about Superstar. Is that for maybe something at the end of the month? Maybe for Thanksgiving or something? I have no idea. We'll have to see. Don't need Warlock. Yeah, but someone said there was an issue with Dormammu copying Safeguard. And I kind of want to record it just to see if that's the way it plays out. Oh, this is fun right here. Look at this. Oh, man. Let's see how many of them go bye-bye. Oh, boy, that's overkill. Yeah, your Dormammu didn't even take a turn. Well, I kind of want to see. There's going to be a Dormammu battle here at the end, and I'm curious to see how this plays out. Okay. Why don't we just go down the middle here? Oh, my God. Her basic attack. Did you see what her basic attack just did there? Oh, my goodness. All right. We don't need any of this. Is over too fast? All right. Yeah, Deathpool is pretty good. They did fix her a little bit here on the patch. There was an issue with her passive clearing positive effects on a random character instead of the character she was targeting. So I believe they fixed that. I'm still not sure if she's working correctly in raids with all the ability creation, but we'll have to see. I like that art right there. All right. We're going to get through it right here. Let's see if we're going to see Dormammu here. Dormammu's at the end of 4-9. This is 4-8. And 4-9 is also the node that will give the symbiote Spider-Man shards. All right. Boy, look at that. We got all the new characters over there. Let's see if, like, without knowing, I mean, there's a couple characters that are high importance here. Oh, preloaded turn meter. All right. That's one way of making things harder. Just give them extra turn meter at the start of the battle. Also, you know, ability blocking Silver Surfer also helps it, but we got ability block from Adam Warlock. Oh my god. Adam Warlock one-shot Doom? Okay. Well, I gotta say, this is not super, yeah, look at her. Oh my god. She wrecks nerds. Deathpool is so good. Cool thing about this is that the cooldowns don't carry over from node to node, so I don't have to worry about saving anything. Okay, so this is the moment that I've been waiting for, is Dormammu. I've been told that it's going to be pretty easy, but what I mostly want to see is if Dormammu copies Safeguard, and if that is a thing, we'll find out right now. All right, so we got Symbiote Spider-Man there. Spider-Man, what have you done? The right thing, I really hope. Oof. No! Not when we're so close. The limitless power. Nice. You petty dooms, all caps, should have stayed in your dimensions. Now, feel what limitless power truly is. Oh! All right. Okay, great. Now with the bad guys are losing to the worst guy, can we please get Earth the heck out of here? Without the Dooms keeping Earth here, we can transport it back to Nexus. Just need time before Dormammu. Look at that. That's great. Hello, Steven. Turns attention to us. All right. I feel like there's a missed opportunity here where maybe like you had to use Doctor Strange or something, and like they finagled the stats a certain way, and you had to use Doctor Strange in the battle. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, so there's no Dormammu here, but all right, what do we want to do here? Let's just go. Oh my god, Silver Surfer says, "Get out of here, you nerd." 1, 2. All right. So there's Dormammu, right? How am I going to let him take a turn is the thing. I kind of want to see him take a turn. Yeah, I'm just going to sandbag this a little bit. And I'm going to try not to get any kills. Try to spread the damage around a little bit. Oh, he resisted that. That's kind of nice. Let's do all right, let's see what happens here. I'm just going to do a basic attack here. I kind of want to see Doom take a turn. Or Dormammu. All right, so he has this thing where he gets... I would just do basic attack where he can't be ability blocked, basically. Well, he can, but all right. So now he's gonna go. No, he just got safeguard. Good problem to have. Well, that is that. Yeah, Safeguard is in his kit, so I don't think there's issues with copying. Safeguard is actually in Dormammu's kit when he drops below. All right, well, that's Doom 4 through 9. I don't want to say I wish it was harder, but kind of wish it was a little bit harder. That's what she said.